You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chillson, and this is my review for Magic Mike's Last Dance. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of our latest videos. Magic Mike's Last Dance is a 2023 romantic dramedy, once again starring Channing Tatum, who is joined by Salma Hayek, with Steven Soderbergh returning once more to direct the finale of this trilogy. The film sees Mike Lane serving as a bartender after a deal goes bust. But he soon finds himself a new London gig thanks to wealthy socialite played by Salma Hayek, who makes him an offer he simply can't refuse. Riding on my pony. Oh, hey. Now, of course, the premise of these Magic Mike films is right up my alley, naturally. However, I actually didn't love Magic Mike, the original, directed by Steven Soderbergh. It was a little bit anti sex worker shamey to me, and it just wasn't fun and effervescent like I was hoping for. And in honesty, that's why I much preferred Magic Mike XXL, which was directed by Gregory Jacobs, not Steven Soderbergh. So I had mixed feelings about Soderbergh returning to give us this final installment. However, those trailers looked like a whole lot of fun. And of course, I was ready to give Mike one final ride. And ultimately, the film is a fun time. I had a good time with Magic Mike's Last Dance, though it's still far from perfect. So let's go ahead and talk about those positives first. Well, I'm actually going to start with Salma Hayek because she is easily the best leading lady, the best love interest in the Magic Mike franchise, which of course isn't very difficult because both of the actresses and characters in the previous films, mm, much to be desired. But Salma Hayek, she brings this energy that's nearly manic, but intentionally so. This confidence, this sex appeal, all in her own. She's wonderful. I loved Salma Hayek in this film, and Channing Tatum, once more, is a delight. At this point, he can play Mike in his sleep and kill it, and he kills it. Once again, his body is still banging. He can still move like nobody's business, and he has that charm that is so desperately needed here. And I actually think the two of them have nice chemistry. And the dancing sequences, oh my word. The first one we get with just Channing Tatum and Salma Hayek nearly caught the theater on fire. I mean, it was actually a little bit insane. But then when we get to the big showcase in that third act, I mean, the dancing on display is just fantastic. These dancers are amazing, like out of this world talent on full display, and they get to really show it off. And what this film and Magic Mag XXL both did really well, I think, is focus on the more sensual aspects and empowering women through the act of stripping. And it really comes through here in a really fun way. And unlike the first Magic Mike, I think Steven Soderbergh has more fun this time around. He allows himself to get caught up in the type of movie he's making and have a better time with it. We don't have any of that shame or all of that like dark drama that I know a lot of people loved in the first Magic Mike, but for me, it kind of dragged everything down. This time, we let go. There is drama, there are side plots, but it's all kind of in the same tone and fun like the rest of the film is. So then, what doesn't work so well when it comes to Magic Mike's Last Dance? So while I think the dance segments are certainly sexy, anything, pretty much anytime Channing Tatum is actually the performer, it is literal fire. It's so hot. Unfortunately, they're just too far and few between. I needed more. dance sequences. I needed them to be interspersed throughout. We get like training moments in the middle, but they feel like training moments rather than like these sexy bits as we move throughout. And that's what we're here for. I mean, we're going into a Magic Mike movie for some sexy male stripping action. And I think we get just too little of it. And I know that nudity is not everything, particularly for a female audience. Sometimes nudity is just not needed at all. But we couldn't even get a booty. No, we couldn't even get a thong in this movie. Now, there is no nudity in this entire film. All the cheeks are like covered. The most we get down to are boxer briefs. I'm just gonna say it now. A lot of these dancers just shirtless, and that's about it. For me personally, that's not gonna cut it. Okay. I needed more. The subplots, they vary in their strength. Most of it, I could just leave, honestly. Once again, that's not really what I came here for. I think that while Salma Hayek and Channing Tatum have nice chemistry, and that romance never really hooked me as it was written, the subplot with the divorce and the kid really detracted from everything else going on around it. And there's actually narration from Salma Hayek's character's daughter, which really should have been cut. I don't know why that was added in. You could feel Soderbergh trying to like infuse other things and really get more philosophical about dance and what dance means. But by adding that through the daughter narrating, it didn't work for me. Also, back with a lot more of Soderbergh's weird cinematography style. But I wish Soderbergh would just get effervescent with it a little bit more. I think he really unfortunately, I think once again, he held back material that could have been so much more fun. Maybe Gregory would have been the right choice to close out this finale because if this material had been given the visual treatment of Magic Mike XXL, that effervescent joy that we got there, I think it would have been a full on home run. But as it is, Magic Mike's Last Dance gave me just enough of what I needed. While I didn't love everything, and actually that second act drags a little bit too long because we don't get sexy dance numbers, auditions and training do not count. The finale alone is so much fun. The opening is so much fun. It appeased my appetite just enough for me to recommend it. If you just want to have a fun little romp with a Magic Mike film, I think Magic Mike's Last Dance gets the job done, and you should definitely go and check it out. So that is my review for Magic Mike's Last Dance. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited for Magic Mike's Last Dance? Have you already checked it out? Let me know your thoughts either in the comment section down below or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.